Morning. Just yeah, running some lambs in. Use the lambs in this morning for weaning. Another bleak day in paradise at the moment. Be good to see a bit of sunshine, but anyhow. And yeah, so no, we'll wean these lambs and give them a drench, and then yeah, plan is we've got two mobs here that the lambs are probably big enough to wean, so we'll see how we're going for time. We might try and do both mobs today. Here, come here! Here! Yeah, and then we'll get these ewes out to the other farm and... Here, Baz, come here! Get the ewes out to the other farm out of the way and yeah, get these lambs onto some good feed and yeah, try and get them to keep pushing along. Alright, so we've had a bit of a change of plans. We got the lambs drafted off the ewes. We just reckon they're a little bit smaller lambs yet. These are twin lambs, so yeah, we just reckon we might be better off just leaving them for a couple more weeks. We had a look at a paddock here, one of the grazing paddocks, and it's firm enough underfoot, so we're going to run them in there, and yeah, just give them another couple of weeks in there. Hopefully the weather stays fine. Doesn't rain at least this week, and yeah, it can dry the job out a little bit. But yeah, we just thought we'd be doing a bit too much. It'd be a bit detrimental to the lambs just yet to wean them just this early, especially if it comes in. It's mild enough at the moment, but if it comes in cold and wet, yeah, it could, you know, we could do more harm than good. So anyway, it is what it is. The plan's moving all the time, as you have probably pretty well worked out by now. Okay, so we're just mucking around here. We've got a Scaregun here, gas operated. It's just got a diaphragm in the bottom of it, and it fills up with gas, and hopefully so yeah, sorry, it might have gone off. So I've got a bit of a rat's nest in the back here that I've been blowing out, and I've thought it's got a couple little jets here that just blow gas into the chamber, and then it's just got an igniter on the back here that operates off the diaphragm in the bottom there. So pretty simple within reason. When they work well, but like most things, when they don't work, there can be a pain in the backside. So this hasn't been going for a while, so it's just about to cycle again. Got a bit of smoke there, so yeah, so anyway, just trying to get it going. I'm going to take it over and put it on that dam where the ducks have been getting into the canola crop, and hopefully that might keep them away for a little while. But we'll keep mucking around here, and hopefully we can get it to fire. It's about to cycle again now. You can adjust here. It's just got a tap on the gas and adjust the gas flow, how quickly it runs in, and hopefully doesn't seem to want to have a go. Yeah, all right, we'll keep playing with it and see how we go. We worked out why it won't work. We've had a decomposed rat in a house, so I've managed to pull the end off it, and probably can't see much in there. But anyway, yeah, pulled the spout off the end of it and stuck the air compressor up the back of it there, and managed to get it out. So fingers crossed, with all that crap in there, it might yeah, might make it better. Just got the big square baler out. It had a bit of a rough blow down when we finished with it last. and got chucked in just backed in the shed, but it still had a bale in the back of it. And then yeah, there's still a couple of biscuits in there, which I've cut the strings. I should have got the camera out before, but I forgot all about it. I started pulling out and I thought, oh, I probably should show you guys this. So it's got these spikes on the floor here, and they're hydraulic, and what we can actually do is they just walk them forward, and you can walk the bale out with having to cut the strings and pull it out by hand. But we've got, I don't know, I can really stick my hand through what's up there, so yeah, I'll just get to and pull that out, and yeah, we can give it a good blow down then, and then it needs to go to town just to get a pre-season service. So it's just as easy to run it in there, and the guys can do it when they've got time. But it should really be pretty right, I think, because this ram's got a bit of a leaky seal. But other than that, yeah, on face value, I haven't sort of seen anything that's any dramas with it. So yeah, but no, we'll get it out and get it cleaned out. I just like to get all that stuff out of there because it draws moisture in, and although the baler is second hand, it'll do us a long time. So I just try and look after it and that sort of stuff. You can see here where the bale's been sitting. It's actually, there's been a bit of moisture or something, or the bale's been because it's had pressure on it. The bale started to get a bit hot. It wasn't going to burn, but it was, yeah, it's just got a bit. There must have been a bit of a hot spot in the hay, and that's cold. It's not hot, but yeah, you can see it's sort of got a bit of moisture in it, and goes yucky pretty quick. So anyway, we'll get this stuff cleaned out. Just sort of show you this. I don't know how well you can make it out, but it's I'm still learning how this thing operates as well. So it's yeah, I'll just sort of crawl in and with the camera and have a look. But this is the inside of the chamber of the baler. Yeah, so the hay comes in from the pickup that underneath the tractor and comes up here, and there's some fingers, look like a big fork there, you can see, and it sort of rakes it up, push it up into here, and then this bit here is the actual plunger that's, you know, pushing, packing the bale in. Yeah, and then it's obviously just got all these trips here that when the bale gets to a certain size, it yeah, trips the knotters and yeah, it makes a bale. So anyway, it's yeah, there's still plenty of rubbish or hay and that in here, so it's yeah, good to get it cleaned out anyway. Morning. Yeah, sun's just coming up. It's a bit after 7 o'clock, and yeah, hopefully we might get a bit of sunshine today. Anyway, turned out to be not a bad day yesterday. Got the baler cleaned out, and yeah, Tony's just been running around. He's running around getting a bit of silage and feeding a bit of silage out to some of the sheep and that sort of thing. Now I spoke to the plane guys yesterday about top dressing some of the cereals just after riding around on the bike. Yeah, it's going to be a while before we can get some more nitrogen on them and on the crops, and they probably need doing sooner rather than later just to help them battle with the wet weather a bit. So he was talking towards the end of the week, but he actually rang yesterday and left him, well, the phone didn't ring. I just got a message at 9 o'clock last night, a voice message, so good on you, Telstra. So anyway, I messaged Paul, and yeah, the guys are actually going to come today. So I'll have to get the truck out now, and we've got a bit of urea. Well, yeah, we've sort of got bits and bobs left over. We're sort of getting to the end of what we've got, and supplies a bit hard to get. The next sort of lot of urea, and this is everywhere. It's short. It's sort of, they're talking mid-August, so we're still really a month off being able to get any more. So yeah, luckily we had 100 tonne booked, or a bit better than 100 tonne booked early. So we're just getting to the end of that 100 tonne. So we'll, but we've got an auger bin here, and I'll show you in a minute. Tony had a lot of trouble. The roof leaks a little bit, and the urea, once it gets wet, it sort of starts to dissolve, and then it sets again, and it sets quite hard. It sets like concrete a bit. So he had a fair bit of trouble getting urea out of that field bin. So it might be a case we might have to get in it. The boys aren't here yet. It's only sort of 7:30, so Tony will be here shortly, and I think Brendan's back on deck from holiday, so I'll have full crew again this morning. So anyway, get this truck going and a tractor on the auger bin, and here's the sun, and yeah, see how we get on. With a bit of poking and prodding with a bit of rod, we've got it to go, so hopefully gravity takes course and we don't have to do too much more mucking around. See wet spots there, it's hanging up. It's the roof leaking a little bit. Anyway, got it done now. Alright, we're here with the truck tipped up and the plane. So this is a truck here that we load. The plane holds about, depending on the size, I think about 1,200 kilos to 1.5 tonne, something like that. Yeah, and we just auger it into that hopper in the truck there, and then yeah, he just drops it in the plane. So yeah, we'll get a bit of footage of the plane coming in and out. I might set the time lapse up while we're loading, and yeah, you'll get a bit of an idea of how it all works. About 2.5 minutes to reload. It's pretty quick.
chucking a bit of fuel in it. Does a couple of hours on a tank of fuel, so it's a 502 XP air tractor. I spoke to the fella that's loading it. It holds about 1,300 kilos of urea. So he's gone about 10 minutes. 10 minutes a load roughly. And yeah, we're putting it on 100 kilos, so that's, yeah, he's doing about 13 hectares a load. So yeah, no, it's pretty cool. I could sit and watch planes all day, especially these guys. Big balls, these blokes that fly these things.
Alright, so that was a pretty cool sort of day. G'day, Tiltil. Yeah, so got all done and shifted back, so probably took way too many photos and videos and that sort of stuff of the plane landing and taking off, but anyway, old mate probably wondered what I was up to, but anyhow. So we won't wind this one up. Yeah, it's, yeah, I think I probably got more enjoyment out of it today than what you guys probably were watching it, so anyway, it's a bit of fun. But yeah, so anyway, thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.